Blonde jokes. A blonde was going on a plane trip to New York. When the attendant came by and asked for her ticket, she told the blonde, "I'm sorry. Your ticket isn't for first class. Could you please move to your seat?" The blonde replied, "I am blonde. I'm beautiful, and I'm going to New York." The attendant said, "That's fine, miss. But you'll have to go to your seat." The blonde responded again, "I'm blonde. I'm beautiful, and I'm going to New York." This conversation continued, always with the blonde's same response. The attendant got so upset that she went to the captain and told him about the blonde. The captain went and whispered something in the blonde's ear, and the blonde immediately got up and went to her seat in coach. The attendant asked the captain how he got the stubborn blonde to move. He said, "I just told her that this part of the plane wasn't going to New York." Lawyer jokes. A man woke up in a hospital bed and called for his doctor. He asked, €1 give it to me straight. "How long have I got €1? The physician replied that he doubted that the man would survive the night. The man then said, €1 call for my lawyer. €1 When the lawyer arrived, the man asked for his physician to stand on one side of the bed, while the lawyer stood on the other. The man then laid back and closed his eyes. When he remained silent for several minutes, the physician asked what he had in mind. The man replied, €1 Jesus died with a thief on either side. I just thought €1 trademark D check out the same way €1. Jokes about women. What's worse than a male chauvinistic pig? A woman who won't do what she's told. Kids jokes. He was so ugly when he was born they didn't €1 trademark T know whether to buy a cot or a cage. Cop jokes. One day there was a woman who lost her cat named Love. It was pretty dark outside and she lived in New York. So, thinking that he might be down the street, she put on her house coat and went looking for him. When a police officer stopped to ask what she was doing, she said very honestly, "I'm looking for love." The policeman arrested her on the spot. Money jokes. A couple was having a discussion about what to see and do now that they were safely in Florida on their honeymoon. Trying to assert himself right off the bat, he exploded, "If it weren't for my money, we wouldn't be here at all." The wife replied, "My dear, if it weren't for your money, not only would we not be in Florida, we wouldn't on a honeymoon, nor would there be any we in the first place." Jokes about women. Q. How do you fix a woman's watch? A. You don't, there's a clock on the oven. Military jokes. A drill sergeant had just chewed out one of his cadets, and as he was walking away, he turned to the cadet and said, "I guess when I die you'll come and dance on my grave." The cadet replied, "Not me, Sarge, no sir. I promised myself that when I got out of the army I'd never stand in another line." Jokes about life. Why did the Viking buy an old boat? Because he couldn't afford a new one. Kids jokes. Anxiety, getting up to see why the baby isn't €1 trademark T crying.